Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Dowden-Ficklen Stadium, home of the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on a playoff team from last year, the East Carolina Pirates. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Pirates will kick this away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out at the 21. That's where they start the drive. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The defense not fooled that time. And now it's third down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and hitting the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking downfield, it's Rourke. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Demon Deacons with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. Gets the first and still running. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, Accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Then as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
To the air, it's Rourke. Makes a quick catch. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And the Demon Deacons will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play from this offense through the air. So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. First down, looking to throw the ball. That ball snagged for a completion. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Pirates hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. And a big gain before. Out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Scanning the field, it's Rourke. Going for his running back. Dumps it down to the back, caught. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And it's a direct snap. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Grab down the middle. It's Mayava. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Ball handed off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The Demon Deacons are going to cash in this red zone trip. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To throw, it's Rourke. And it's incomplete, in and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up third down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Third down, out of the shotgun. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Demon Deacons getting set on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, This play right here doesn't come back to bite him.
Pass complete. It's second down now. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. He stopped, but that's a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produced a solid gain there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Pirates.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. Defense is coming after him. And the attempted trickery backfires, and now it's fourth down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Same tailback, another carry. Finding space at the 20. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Pirates looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, East Carolina.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. So about 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up on first and 10. Looking downfield, it's Rourke. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's not 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a quick grab. In the clear at the 25. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The Pirates will have first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Pirates.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They add the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5.
It's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it?
Oh, they keep the football. They're able to recover that fumble and avoid a costly mistake. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And they've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Pirates will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And that run produces a decent game.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Rourke.
Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side.
4th out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Well, that 1st half could not gone any worse for this offense, but give them credit. They made the adjustments that they needed to. They're coming out looking much better here to start this 2nd half.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here.
And it's caught inside the 10.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, the 1st half did not go the way they had planned, but boy, they have come out making plays here in this 2nd half. Great completion, big yards downfield, and now they're looking for ways to cut into this lead.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Demon Deacons looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Going absolutely nowhere with the loss of the play. Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of this quarterback's legs. Even in a condensed space inside the red zone, it's a wonderful job to stop him short of the goal line on that 3rd down play.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
East Carolina's offense has back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Finding space at the 20. Here he goes. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense showing a bunch formation now.
29 Philly. Terrier.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Deep shot toward the end zone. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. And the single back takes the handoff. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to pass. It's Rourke. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. Too much speed for the defense. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, on the completion.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, East Carolina. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Look, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. You saw that exactly on this score right here.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Looking to pass. It's Rourke. Caught quickly. He shreds the tackle.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, almost intercepted. Big guy would love to have that one back. Might hold on.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. Fourth down and 7. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Hey, let's face it. This aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Rourke. Looking to scramble. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. He's got a man down the middle. Look out, off and running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath a beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounce back here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. A deep shot to the left side. Touchdown, Pirates. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. He's in the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Wake.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Oh, and he almost had it, a chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking deep to the right side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on fourth and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got
no stopping him on that run. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game. What a day.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And it's incomplete. You don't see an elite defensive back drop a would-be pick like that very often.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Back to pass. It's Rourke. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. It's going to bring up second down. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a late deep throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Working clock with the ground game. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The freshman brings him down quickly.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only
caught near the goal line. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Pirates.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And the returner is brought down.
And the Wake Forest offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot.
Let's go, let's go.
Looking for his big tight end. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty.
Football 7. Football 7. Set, ready. Ready, go.
And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. That's certainly part of calling an RPO. If everyone's not on the same page, you get an eager lineman from too far downfield. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.